Good morning, welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, my name is Allie. It's Wednesday morning and I have the day off work, and so I wanted to take you guys along. I have a lot that I want to get done on my to-do list. We are actually doing something very exciting this morning. It's 6:26 right now, and at 7 o'clock, something is going to be exciting. So we're gonna try to get tickets to Ulta Beauty World. So we'll see if we get them, but I'm really hoping. I'm so excited. I've seen so many TikToks about it. My sister's seen a lot and she really wants to go also, and so we are gonna try to get tickets. And then I have a lot of editing I want to do. I have some filming, just kind of a day to be productive. Good morning, Maisie. She's doing her morning little perch watching. So I realized that 9 a.m. Central Time is 8 a.m. Arizona time. So I actually have about an hour, a little over an hour, to get some stuff done before I need to try to get Ulta Beauty World tickets. So I think I'm just gonna sip on my water. I wanna make a coffee later, but I think I need to drink a little bit of water first. I feel like I am feeling very dehydrated. Especially last night, I ended up wearing this crew neck to bed because it was so cold. And I think sometime in the middle of the night, I was just getting super hot and I was so tired where I didn't wake up to take off my sweatshirt. And so I feel like I'm just very dehydrated. But yesterday, something I wanted to talk about briefly is yesterday, I was listening to the Mel Robbins podcast, and she was talking a lot about finances and growing your wealth when you're young. And the guest speaker that she had on, I think his name was David Bach, I believe, but it was a really good episode. I'm only about halfway through, and they talk a lot about retirement funds, especially now that I'm coming up on my 1 year at my current job. I'm going to be eligible for a 401k with this company. In the meantime, I've been putting retirement money into a Roth IRA, which I just want to preface that I don't know much about finances. I feel like over the last few years, I've been trying to become more financially literate and kind of look on TikTok, Google, and just use all my resources that I can to try to learn as much as I can, because it's not really something that they teach you in school, I feel like. And so I've done pretty good at contributing through all my jobs in adulthood, but since I didn't qualify until my 1 year was up at this job, I decided to put my money into a Roth IRA, and this is taxed income. So it gets taxed now, and then when you pull it out later, it doesn't get taxed. So I was putting my money in that, but something that I didn't realize that they talk about is that you have to invest your money that's in your account. So I think it's like not cash, but it's kind of sitting there like cash. And so what you have to do is you have to invest your money to be able to compound it and grow, or else it's just going to sit in there as cash. So I was doing a lot of research and I was trying to figure out what kind of accounts and stuff to invest in, and he gives some suggestions on that, and that was really good to hear. But that is your sign to take charge of your finances and really start young to grow your retirement and grow your wealth, because honestly, if your money's just sitting in there and it's going to compound over time, obviously the more time that it's sitting in there, the more that you can make. So I feel like it's important to try to start as soon as possible. But anyway, that's all the finance talk that I wanted to talk about. But I think I'm going to plan out my day for the day, figure out everything that I want to do, write my to-do list, and then we'll make a coffee in a little bit. It's 6:50 in the morning and she's She's ready to play. It's almost time. I have my computer right here. We have 2 minutes until the Ulta Beauty World tickets go on sale. I'm texting my sister right now. We're both on our computers trying to get tickets because you can only get one per account. So we got 2 minutes and we're gonna see if we get tickets. We're in the queue. It looks like you will have 10 minutes to enter the website when you get out of the queue. So I feel like this is so nerve-wracking, but we'll see. This is actually so insane. I think I've been in the queue for 15 minutes now and I only have 4 bubbles filled. And Kiana, I'm still texting her and she's flying through the queue. I think she has like 9 bubbles filled right now. So we will see, but hopefully we can both get tickets because I don't know what's gonna happen if only one of us get one. I was in the queue for almost 30 minutes, still in the queue, but my sister, she actually got out of the queue, said that everything was sold out minus the masterclass, so there wasn't actually the expo tickets that were left, but she said that the site was glitching and it wouldn't let her make an account, and so no Ulta Beauty World tickets, which is sad. But now I know for next time the process, and it really took me back to University of Washington when we would sign up for classes. It was like, I think it was at like 6 a.m. maybe, or 6:30 a.m. and you would get up early, grab your laptop, and you'd just be sitting with all your friends and you'd be refreshing. Right when the second hits on the dot, you are trying to like scramble and find your classes, and then a lot of the times too, if you didn't get a class that you wanted, you had to try to reconfigure and figure out another class that would work with your times in comparison to other classes. So I feel like it was just so stressful, and I mean, this was a little bit less stressful, but it just reminded me of that whole process. But I think I have my to-do list. So I was writing my to-do list as I was in the queue. So I'm gonna start working on some of this, and then I'm gonna shower, get ready, get cleaned up for the day, and then we are gonna have a productive day. I just got out of the shower and I'm gonna do a little bit of simple morning skincare. So I'm gonna start with my Ulta Defense Serum. I just like to do about a pea size on my hands, and then I'll just rub it all in. Make sure to go down your neck. I'm gonna go in with my Plated Intense Serum. Just a tiny bit of this. And then even though it's winter, I'm gonna go in with my Elastin Skincare. This is the all mineral sunscreen. I'm gonna be super honest, this is not my favorite sunscreen, especially if you are a little bit more tan or darker skin tone. I don't feel like this blends super well. And so sometimes I feel like it leaves kind of like a white cast on my face. But I'm gonna do a little bit of this, and then since I'm gonna wear some tinted sunscreen today, I think that it will hide just some of the kind of like white cast. And then I do like this texture though. This is like such a silky sunscreen. So I'm just gonna apply this all over. And I don't know if you can even tell on screen, but I feel like you can kind of see that it's kind of like a little bit white on my skin. And then definitely need to finish with a moisturizer, so I'm going to use my CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. This is probably one of my favorite face lotion. I'm just going to let this all soak in for probably about 5-10 minutes before I start my makeup. makeup look. I just did like a quick less than 10-minute makeup look for the day. Just something super simple, but just a little bit to make me feel put together. So I'm gonna I got this new dry shampoo that my sister told me about. It's called K18, and it's like I think it's a wet to dry shampoo, and it works so good. I've only used it once, but it's literally the best dry shampoo I've ever used, and I've only used it once so far. So I'm excited to use that. I'm gonna show you guys how it works, and hopefully it can kind of revive my curls and my crazy bedhead. So this is what it looks like. It's the K18 Hair Science Air Wash Dry Shampoo. Let's see, what does it say? Meet the reinvention of dry shampoo, the future of clean, powered by biotech. It says, clinically proven to reduce oil, eliminate odor, keeps working for up to 3 days. I don't know if it says anything about the kind of wet to dry. It says, shake well, non-aerosol format, may feel slightly damp, but will not disturb your style. Hold the bottle 4 to 6 inches away from the scalp or even distribution. 1 spray per section, increasing 3 sprays as needed. Massage and brush. So last time I think that I used this, my sister helped me with what to do for it, and she like really sprayed it on my scalp, and it just worked so good. So we are gonna try this on camera for the second time since I've only used it once. This is what it looks like. Shake well before you spray. I'm just gonna section off part of my hair and kind of just work my way down and spray. Last time I used this, I think I let it sit for about maybe 5 minutes to just really soak in, and then in 5 minutes I'll come back and I'll brush it out, starting from I think probably the root, and then just brushing it all through my hair. Okay, it's probably been about 15 minutes now, but I'm just gonna kind of like rub this into my scalp and really massage it in all around. It's already feeling so much better. I feel like this product really just absorbs all of the hair oils. Perfect. Now I'm just gonna take my brush and I'm just gonna brush it all through my hair. But that is how the product looks, and I feel like you can't even tell that I last washed my hair on Monday. So I'm just gonna go touch up my curls, but I feel like it's looking not too bad, and I feel like it looks very voluminous too, which is nice. So I'm very happy with this dry shampoo. It's so good, and I feel like this is just the secret to like 2-3 day old hair, to make sure that it keeps it all fresh and feeling nice and good. This is the final hair and outfit. I just touched up a few curls kind of in the front and then on the top. That way it just adds some more kind of volume and curl, and it looks a little bit more fresh and not so like 2-3 day old curls. But I'm just wearing this sweater. This one I think I got from the rack a few years ago, but I feel like I get so confused by Arizona weather because it's upper 60s today, but I don't know if it's sweater weather or is it more like shorts and a t-shirt type weather. I have been living in Arizona for about a year now, and so I feel like I'm still trying to get used to the temperature, and a lot of the times like upper 60s here is gonna feel so much different than upper 60s in like Washington and Idaho where I grew up. So we are going with the sweater today, and then we'll have to see if I decide to change later in the day if I get too warm. But I'm just wearing my pearl ring. This is one of the rings that I always wear just some gold hoops. These ones are from Amazon. And then my little pearl necklace with a gold kind of like charm. This one is from Anthropologie. So just very simple. I tried to dress it up a little bit more with jewelry. So that is the outfit. I'm wearing just some jeans, and then I don't have shoes on yet, but I think I'm gonna put on my white sneakers, I think so. I just picked up what I made for Blake's birthday, and I'm super excited. I hope it turned out. I made this on Canva, and oops. So I made this on Canva, and oh, it looks good. So I plan on wrapping this, I think. So it's just like a little golf background, and then it says where we're gonna go golf for his birthday. So I got him a little tea time. We're gonna do the range, 18 holes, and then we're gonna do, they have a little restaurant at the little golf course. So I think we're gonna do like drinks and apps, or maybe have dinner there. I'll kind of let him decide when the day comes, but I'm super excited. I feel like this turned out really cute, and I think this will be kind of a fun little birthday kind of thing to do. It's not even 1:30 p.m. and this is where I find this little nugget. She is just so cozy, taking a little nappy. Are you gonna take a nap, Mace? She looks so sleepy. Cutie, you're so sleepy. It's your midday nap time. Yeah. We just got to the vet. I have Maisie right in the back seat, but I have her Cytopoint injection today, and I actually made it a few days ago because she was looking at her paws, but now her like chest and her armpits don't look red at all. So I kind of wish that I could push the appointment back a little bit, but I think that they charge a like cancellation fee within so many hours. So I'm just gonna bring her in, get her the Cytopoint injection. I feel like it can't hurt for her to get it since it's been a little bit anyway. I think her last one was maybe about 8 or 10 weeks ago. So we're gonna go get her allergy shot, and then I don't know what the plan is for the rest of the day. I'm gonna actually grill burgers tonight because it's my night to cook dinner, and is either cooking hamburgers on the grill or carne asada. And I feel like the carne asada is a little bit too tricky versus I feel like hamburgers I know how to do, or at least I've done them a few years ago on the grill, and they're not that hard to make. So I think we're gonna do hamburgers. We're gonna do fruit, maybe some broccoli, so get the fruits and veggies in there. But that is kind of the plan for the rest of the day. I've been doing a lot of editing for YouTube, TikTok. I feel like it's been a very productive day to try to get a lot of stuff scheduled. But we are about to take little Maisie into the vet. Are you ready? Come on, Maze, let's go inside.